Hey, hey, hey. Facebook people. Hi. Let's talk about how to make your own grounding kit super easy and super cheap, right? I'm on it now. I'm on it. I'm finally on it. Finally on the grounding um, as much as I want. And the way to do that is to make your own kits, instead of spending money. Nothing wrong with spending money on grounding kits, by the way. There's nothing wrong with being outside and doing it naturally as often as possible. The problem is when you're sleeping, how are you going to do that? You're going to sleep on the grass? Cool. Even when you're camping, you're in a tent, you're not grounded. Also, we do have to do stuff indoors, don't we? I mean, as much time as possible, but some things we just do indoors. We do want to be grounding, obviously, as much as possible outside because of the sunlight on our skin, even if it's just the eyes. That's really important with the grounding, deep breathing from sunlight and grounding. But if you can, do the grounding on top. Do these little hacks that life gives us, life affords us. The not technology, the easiness of this is like going to help amplify your state, right? It's powerful medicine, the grounding. And I won't talk about the whys. You guys know the whys already. There's ones that are watching this, and I've made a video yesterday or day 4 on it as well, on the whys, why it works, why it's powerful. You guys already know that, so let's talk about the actual how to make it. So, hi Gigi, hi Jennifer, and David, nice. Okay, how to make it. Go to your hardware store and buy copper wire. Copper wire. Now, I don't know about others at work. I'm just going to tell you the ones that I know. Copper wire in the UK, it cost me for 50 meters, cost me 10 quid. So, 5 quid. It's about 20p a meter. That's what it cost me. I got 50 meters. Now, I needed a long one. I don't think they sell them short anyway, but I need a long one because the grass patch to my room outside is the other side. It's 25 meters away. So I've used half of this, so £5, 25 meters, £5 roughly. So you've got to establish the length you need, work the calculations out, go to the grassland and work out, get the end. It's obvious shit, right? Send it to your room, give yourself enough leeway with the copper, go extra as opposed to less, right? Just in case you get it wrong. Just in case, make sure you do extra. In case you cut it off too short, you're going to have a problem. If it's just too short as well, how annoying, you'd waste your time. So get it right, right? And factor in, you're going to have to wrap it around your other, so just make it long, extra long, just in case. And yes, so you get you work out the copper wire measurements. Then, to roost to the ground, 1 tent peg. You don't have spare tent pegs from your tent, go and buy them. They're super fucking cheap on Amazon and tent shops. Everywhere sells tent pegs. That's going to conduct. That's going to be like a grounding rod. That's the grounding rod. Sit in. The grounding rod, which is just a tent peg, into the ground. And then, to connect it, just wrap the copper around, like, really easy. Yeah? Just wrap it like that. Ooh, look how hard that is. Sorry if being sarcastic, but look how simple that is. Boom. Yeah, wrap it round, tighter than probably I've done here, as a demonstration. And then, oh, whoa, look at that. Yeah, you with me? So wrap it round the tent peg, and that's going to conduct their end, and stick the tent peg in the ground, right? That's that end covered. Now you've got the other end of the, to how's it going to transmute into your body. Well, here's the hack that I thought was quite clever. It's not really though. It's quite simple. I have a copper bracelet, which I've been wearing now for a couple of months, and it's on with me 24/7. I have a copper ring, and I have a copper bracelet. And I didn't buy them for grounding. The copper does conduct using a copper wire. Copper bracelet will conduct. But I bought it for health purposes. Ayurveda says copper is very good. Copper drinking water, copper bracelets, and copper rings. So I bought myself a copper bracelet, proper ring. I'm going to buy another when I've got more money, a copper ring for the other side, copper bracelet for the other side, so I don't imbalance myself. Even though it's just a technicality, it's still good to have just one copper bracelet on one hand. That's fine. But the point is, the copper bracelet is the conductivity. So the copper wire, attach it around. You don't even need to use sellotape like tent peg. Just wrap it around. Yeah. And there we go. Boom. I'm connected to the ground. I'm grounded. I can feel the difference straight away. I feel nice deep breaths. I feel comfortable, feel calm. And along there, after 40 minutes of grounding, science says that your blood goes from coagulated or less than perfect to really smooth and flowing, even for unhealthy people, which is wonderful. You know, that's crazy to think, right? And you can have this now. I can have this now because I keep the cop bracelet on me 24/7. You know, you don't have to if you don't want to. But now I'm conducted with the cop bracelets. I can go to bed. I can sleep as normal and move around because I've given myself leeway, made it extra long just in case. And boom. And if I do it wrong, I can just go again. I can just get another 30 meters, cost another £5. Big deal. Don't care, right? But it's important to conduct it to the earth. So I'm gonna. That's it. That's the simpleness of how easy it is. Copper wire, tent peg, and copper bracelet, which costs about 15 quid in the UK, 20 quid, $20 in the USA. You can get them. Get a nice copper bracelet, and boom, Bob's your uncle. You've just coppered yourself with extra health benefits of a copper bracelet plus grounding, which is fucking awesome. And they complement each other. Copper, getting copper in from the bracelets and the grounding as well. So that's it. Pretty excited. Started it yesterday. I've been procrastinating on it. Now I've made it. Now I'm going to upgrade my health. I'm also going to do it by increments. I'm not going to sleep with it just yet. I'm going to do it slowly. Just ground a little bit more than normal. So another 40 minutes at night time, another 2-3 hours, and I'll take it off before bed. And then if I want to push my avatar to another level of health, I will do it while I sleep at some point. I'll get to that point. I don't want to rush things though. I'm taking things nice and slow, just so I can learn. You know, it's a great cheat. It's not going to cheat. It's just nature. But it is great to be grounded whilst you sleep. Think about it. The ultimate healing happens when you sleep. So to have the negative ions going in, which alkalizes and oxygenates you whilst you sleep, that's great, because that's already healing you. On top of the body's power to heal itself when it sleeps without grounding, you're just adding to that by oxygen, alkaline, and negative ions. So it's amplifying the state of your healing, and it will give you fabulous sleep, absolutely fucking fabulous sleep, deeper sleep. You will sleep 10 times better grounded. Even 5 minutes a day. You did 5 minutes a day grounding, you'll sleep better, much better throughout the night. But if you're grounded permanently, you've got to prepare yourselves for a deep sleep, and probably detox if you're not very healthy. You was going that long, 8 hours in 8 hours grounded. Whoa, that will give you a detox if you're not healthy enough. You're gonna have some problems there, but that's okay. You know. I see. Don't laugh, but I can stick in ground. Yeah, I guess so. You have to see, GG, if that works. Like, because I can tell straight away the ground is going in because I can feel myself deep breathe. And when I deep breathe, I know that it's working, and I can feel it. Whenever I put my feet on the bare grass, with my shoes on the bare grass, I can instantly go to nice, deep, oxygenated breath. And I do breath work as well, so it just deepens the breath from whatever step you are. So you'll know through the pavement if that rod is conducting. I think it would. Soil, sand, rock pebbles. You know, it's up to you to experiment and work out whether, because I have nearer than me, like 3 or 4 meters away, well, 5-6 meters down there, but it's a bit harder, the soil, so I don't know. I wasn't sure whether that was grounding, but I'm sure on the grass it was. So I just made sure by going that extra distance, and yeah, that's it. Ground yourself. Go and buy some copper wire from any hardware store that is not expensive. Work out how much you need. You probably won't need more than 25-50 meters. Crikey, I don't know. Unless you're in a skyscraper, you're in trouble there. I do want to add on that the people use plugs, but they ain't as good as grounding for real, like to the earth with a grounding rod. And that's because of static, dirty electricity. And that's not just theory. I've tested it, and it fucks with my legs, and it fucks with my body. So I get some benefits, but I also get some negative stress in my legs, and it will probably manifest in different parts of your body too. And that's because of the dirty electricity that all plugs in the America, US, and the Western world have. They all have static, dirty electricity. So, in my opinion, no, I know this for a fact, and other people have also experienced this and connect the dots and said the same thing to me. I'm learning from people on Facebook. It's not just me talking about it. People I trust on Facebook are telling. I've got the same experiences, that the dirty electricity makes them feel edgy. It gives you some kind of nasty. You can feel the dirty electricity going through your body, so it's not ideal. However, I think it might be better than no grounding, because I also know people that do it with the plugs that say it's okay, and report benefits. So that's plan B. Plan B and C is might be better to ground on a plug if you're in a skyscraper or in a really tall building or whatever, blah de blah. It might be. But plan A, that's why I made this video, is get yourself a grounding kit and start grounding yourself and save some money. And there's nothing wrong with investing money to these companies to reward them, by the way. It's a good idea to reward people, you know, for companies that we want to support, companies that sell good shit. But at the same time, we're not exactly the richest people in the world. So I support them. I've already bought grounding shoes, and I've actually got grounding kit as well, which I bought for 80 quid. So I support these companies as well, but it doesn't really matter. You do with what you can. Like, if you want to save money, cool. And you want to be healthy, that's why Nature and Gaia invented grounding. The creators invented it, so that we don't have to pay money for shit to be healthy, like the sun, urine therapy, fasting, not eating, very little money on fruit, very little money, and grounding, man, and breath work and yoga, and it's cheap. So, with that being said, start today. Start thinking about it. It took me 2 months to get to this point of actually making it. So, hopefully, I put a seed in you. Like, you need to consider when you're indoors, either spend a hell of a lot of time outdoors if you've got the time and ground, or if you can't, you have to be indoors to work. Say you've got a desk job, or you have to work, you've got your own business inside the house. Ground. You don't have to spend money on a grounding mat and shit. Go and buy the kit and do it yourself. Plus, it's super cool. You're using your own initiative, and you know, I just think it's cool. It's a cool thing to do. You know, it's a good skill because you can teach other people now. Now that I've shown you, and you've done it for yourself, now you can go around to all your health friends, and you can, if you wanted to, show them how to do it, buy it for them, do it for them when you go and visit. You know, that's how you add value to people's lives. So now I can do that when I go and visit people. If I don't have it already, I can go and build them very cheaply, no cost to me, really, thanks to no cost. It's like a gift. Give them the gift of grounding, which is fucking cool. Give the gift of, there's nothing better than giving somebody a health upgrade as a gift that you love. Yeah. Okay, with that being said, thank you very much for watching, guys, and happy grounding. Vitamin D for free, a bit like vitamin P. We're calling this one vitamin G, you know. So have a good day. And remember as well, it makes you look fucking young. It makes the skin glow, the eyes light up. You want to be young, start grounding more. Add your hours. Do what you can. Peace.